I could see actually a bet out here, to be honest. Now it's, of course, now it's a bit too late for that. Check raise, maybe even check raise, but I played like this, that I just need to play it passively now. So just hoping that I hit my straight here, or my pair outs here on the river now. I'm going to call here our Ture guy and raise him on the turn. Now I hit my straight, so I'm just going to bet out. I hope that he has a jack here. And I got raised, so yeah. Can I fold straight here? I guess I can. I believe this guy. Yes. He did raise us with a nut flush draw. I believe he wouldn't be raising us with worse hands than mine. I mean, I did donk bet on a straight and a flush river, so he can't be just raising us with something here. I probably think he wouldn't be raising us with even a 7 here with a straight here. So Toby actually had a straight also. So everyone caught a piece of this this board here, so unfortunately for us. This table is kind of breaking apart here. King Queen, that is pretty good flop for King Queen, I think. Let's hope that I just hope for some crazy moves here now. I'm talking about Toby here. Toby, I'm talking to you. Do some crazy moves here. Do some crazy moves. Come on, raise me or something like that. Ref here raises us, so should I 3-bet right away, or should I just call the flop and raise the turn? I guess I'm going to do the latter. Hey Bonjo, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this time I got a 3-bet. This time I might lose a hand. This time I might actually lose a hand here. Nice. He just called us pre-flop. Did I remember it correctly, right? Yeah, he just called us pre-flop with a jack. That's pretty good. That was pretty good. This is the only situation when I actually don't call with my whole range. There is when someone raises from the small blind, I 3-bet with many hands there. But if someone opens from, I don't know, button or whatever, I call on the big blind with my whole playing range really. So even with jacks. Hey Marius, welcome to the chat. So who was feeling lucky? And I heard one follower more, but I can't really say it now. I think I heard it right. I mean, like 20 minutes ago, but still. Yeah, guess not. Guess not. So let's just continue with our fixed limit hold and bank no challenge here. Queen 8, can't really play it, even though I have backdoor, straight, backdoor flush, 2 overcards. Why did I say that out loud? When I say this out loud, I have to call. I had to call when I say overcards, when I say backdoor straight, and when I say backdoor flush in one sentence. I definitely have to call. I could bluff here. Let's bluff here. I don't know. I'm not getting any folds here by bare hand. So yeah. I mean, like pair of threes was the hand that I was hoping to fold, that would fold here, but of course it's not. So especially not players like this, they never fold. But I had to pull the trigger. If I play it like that, I had to pull the trigger. Let's 3-bet a ref here. 3-betting him because we know that he can do some weird stuff. So fortunately, Katie comes along. KTR15. That's pretty awesome flop for my hand. Question: what should I do if he raises us? I'm probably just going to in a call down mode, to be honest. There. Also, if he raises us here, but now I can just really bet here 3 streets. And Teddy Pierce calls us. Ref calls us with ace high. Perfectly fine call. I can't really blame him. Especially when he saw that I bluffed with that queen 8 hand before. Perfectly fine hand. Perfectly fine hand call. Hey, dude, you would use that Bankroll strategy to fold Noldum hold as well? Hell no. Definitely no. If I look here, it means that I would playing with 2 big blinds or something like that, so definitely no. No. You probably need like 10 times more money for no limit, so yeah. For example, Felix, who streams here, his Bankroll challenge also on no limit. He started playing no limit 2 with $80, so that's 40 big buy-in Bankroll management there. So that this is, of course, you can play it like this. Fixed limit hold'em is not the same as no limit, so also the Bankroll management is not the same. We're playing with 200 big bets here. We are talking about big bets when we are talking about Bankroll management and win rates here in fixed limit hold'em. So, like I said, I'm playing with 200 big bet Bankroll management, which is pretty aggressive for fixed limit hold'em. But we are disciplined enough to that I think we can succeed with even this aggressive Bankroll management. If we somehow fall behind, we'll definitely going to move down. And yeah, if you are prepared to move down, then of course 200 big bet Bankroll management is fine. I'm not going to c-bet here again. He can calls us with ace high. The only hand that I don't want to see here is basically king queen. If he has king queen, then we are in a pretty bad. But ace king suited definitely is not going to fold. So my check behind was fine. So if you decide to play like no limit, and I think like if you try to play with maybe 20 buy-ins, I think that's pretty aggressive already. So that means that you would need $400 for 10 cents, 20 cents no limit, and we can play this with 70. Hey, superm, welcome to the stream. Let's just pull Zane here only in. That's gonna be it. Whiskey here don't bets us. I am actually legitimately scared here. I'm going to call here once more, and I'm not sure if I should call here with top or ace. I don't think it's good actually. I can't really remember his hand. He didn't play that ace 3 anything aggressively. Can I remember any other hands from him like this one? What he had there? Queen 10. How did he play it? He just checked and bet the river. I don't think I'm good here, but it says high with queen kicker. I'm going to call and lose, right? No, wow, I wanted to fold this. Man, I'm giving way too much credit to these guys here. Way too much credit. Even though I'm giving way too much credit, I would fold this hand here. Ace 10 on his rear bet, but he's not even betting here, which seems okay, I think, for not betting. I mean, most of the guys on my limits would definitely value bet there on this river, but I can't really blame him for checking behind. I'm going to 3-bet here right away. Katie here, if she's on a flush draw, I definitely don't want to see check behind on the river. Saying that, there's a flush card for me, and she doesn't have a flush card. I'm saying she because Katie is kind of female nickname, right? Was betting here twice. I guess I'm going to bet again here. I think ace highs can fold here. If he has even some better king highs, or not some, even most of the better king highs might fold, not might, are going to fold, but when he raises us, of course, we can't do anything about it. I think it was fine bluff there. We knew that, we saw that he cold calls with good hands and raises us right away with hands like this, so yeah. Betting here with my full house 6, if he has queen here, so be it. Nothing that we could do. Whiskey bets out. Why did you bet out, Whiskey? Do you have a pair of uses, or do you have full house here with 5? That might be it, right? No, it's high. Way too much credit. Way too much credit. Can I bluff this? I don't think so. Wow, king 3. He would definitely fold that, right? But I think it was fine to just call there, to just check there and say goodbye to my hand. He seems really passive and really shut them out, so yeah. Check raise here, top pair raise, nothing special about it. Same thing here. Got a 3-bet, so need to decide, should I cap right away and just lead the flop, lead the turn? That's what I'm going to do, yeah. I don't usually play this aggressively, but man, I'm afraid of people checking back, especially him, who seemed like a bit on a passive side. So I mean, if he 3-bets us with a pair of 6s on a board like this, what can we do? We can't do anything. So fortunately, we lost this hand. Got quite unlucky here, of course. He caught his 3-outer on the river. So yeah, that's basically it. And I have to say goodbye to this hand also, so can't really bet again on a board like this with a pair of 7s. So even if I was ahead to hand like something like, I don't know, ace 9, who can like call once just to try to hit a gut shot. Of course, I'm losing now that he now that ace hits on the turn. So some unfortunate hands here, I think. We can definitely 3-bet with ace 7 suited. So even though king luck seems a bit or king luck seems a bit on a tighter side. C-betting here, C-betting pretty much every hand here. The problem is what to do now, now that he calls. Guess if I'm checking here, I really should be folding, I think. I should either bet here on the turn again, or I should just fold, check fold. I mean betting, meaning that I should try to get him off out of ace 10, ace king, ace 9 type of hand. But if he bets, of course, can't really do much with ace high here. I think I'm kind of getting unlucky with the whole with the boards and stuff like that. So the hands are just not good enough to bluff, or someone has a better kicker, or just catch a 3-outer like Piet guy here was. So just need to play our best and try to win here. So he actually bets out, so let me just note in my head, of course, let's note what he bets out with. Okay, he bets out with a top pair jack and a gut shot, so that's definitely good to know. That he bets out with a mate hand. Let's refresh my graph here. Probably not doing that well. Oh, wow, wow, that's ugly as graph. Let's just look at this. Up and down, up and down. If you can follow with my mouse, why does it stop? So up and down, up and down, up and down. Yes, when someone completes a small blind like this, I'm definitely going to bet, especially with ace high. I just hope that we take it down on the flop, and that's exactly what happened. So yeah. I'm not going to steal with 10-8, not going to limp with Jack 7, yeah, let's defend with A6. Not really good hand for a multi-way pot, but when 3 players are already in, those 5 cents are pretty good bargain to pay to see the flop, so yeah. That's exactly what we did here. Going to raise this King 9, even though it's a bit loose, I think, but Slim Fast is tight, KT is tight, just trying to get heads up with the blinds or hoping that they even fold. Saying all this, Slim Fast of course 3-bets us. Can't really do much with my range here, with my I can do a lot with my range, but I can't do much with my actual hand. So guess I'm going to call here once and just fold unimproved on the turn. The flop isn't really the board isn't really good enough, good for our hands here. Was calling here for my backdoor backdoor straight and backdoor flush out. Didn't hit anything here, so just check folding. I'm just going to fold to any bet. I'll just check this option here. Come on, go away, this pop up here. Definitely betting again with top pair kings. What the hell happened here? I didn't win right now. Oh, he actually bet, so I have folded automatically here. Better betting here again. If he raises, can I fold? I guess I can. Not sure. Not sure. KT actually open raises us, so we'll definitely defend. If ref here doesn't 3-bets us, if he 3-bets, I'm going to fold. Can't play with Queen Jack out of position against these 2 aggressive guys here. Aggressive and tight, that's what I want to say. They look pretty tight. Yep, folding right away. Yes, fold. 10-7. Zane unfortunately left the table, and Chandler. We can remember Chandler for our previous session. I can say that we are happy to see him. We are happy to see Chandler. Pair of kings. What to say about his hand? Just betting all the way. He's calling really fast, not sure what's that all about. Is he doing this with a 10 or is he doing this with a flush? Let's hope not the latter. Guess not, so let me see what he had. I'm very curious. I am curious. He has ace-jack, so he called us down with ace-jack. That is fine. This table is pretty good for us. We triple our stack here already, so yes. Yeah, definitely going to bet King Jack. I guess I'm going to bet again and probably check behind on the river. I don't think I can get ace high to fold or any other better hands than mine. Yeah, I think 10 is perfect to check behind and just hope that we take it down with King Jack. Yeah, he's never going to fold S5. At least I don't think so. If I remember correctly, he's pretty passive, loose and passive, and he doesn't really fold much. I mean, his type doesn't fold much. I'm not saying that he particularly doesn't fold much, but loose passive guys don't really like to fold. Yeah. I mean, Whiskey caps us, so I guess I have to give him credit for a hand here. So I'm just folding by the way, even though my pair outs might be good. So, but yeah, just hoping that I can take it down here on the flop. Doesn't seem that good a flop for my hand, even though I'm just stealing. I mean, it's not problem. It's not my hand that it's a problem here. Problem is that this board is pretty good for his hand, so he's not going to fold, of course. I'm basically saying goodbye to my hand on the turn, and he has ace-jack, so a6, so yeah. Who knows? Who knows if he would fold or not? But I think in looking objectively at our hand, not result oriented, I think my check there was fine. So 3-bet by whiskey here, and then he checks the flop. Yeah, he did that. He did that cap before in the hand with ace jack. So I guess I'm going to donk bet now against Piet here. And I'm also betting here with my pair of 4s, and I open my hand, just trying to protect my hand here, really. And I actually take it down, so that's interesting. I thought these guys are going to be a bit more resilient, but not. But nope. So you guys probably know that, probably already noticed that I'm, or already said that whoever is watching me knows that I'm living really across, I mean really close to a hospital, so there are sirens all the time. But this time these were fire trucks actually, not ambulances. So I'm going to check call here. Let's hope he bets out with ace high. He doesn't. Should have raised here. I guess I'm going to raise here with my pair of 9s, and I'm going to check now. If he bets, I'm going to fold. Yeah, it's yours, sir. It's yours. And he had a6, so I was hoping that he would bet. He would bet with a hand like this, but I guess he's not. He's not doing this with his weak weight hands, or he maybe just calmed down a bit now that he lost a few pots here and there. As we can see, he's not doing that great. In his last 400 hands, he's losing quite a lot. So maybe he just calmed down. I see bet here, but I can't do this again. I'm going to call if Toby here checks, but I'm actually happy to see the check here. Another check would be great. I'm just hoping that my hand is good, and this. Yay! King high against 3 players, against 2 players. And quite a big pot actually for king high. Flush draw here, and didn't get any color. So let's refresh the graph. We are at $5.6, so yeah, okay. I'm going to play for another hour. I think I'm playing for hour and 50 minutes, so yeah, another hour. If I squeeze another hour from today, should be perfectly fine. I also have to do my weekly report for Get Rich or Die Trying on poker strategy forums. I mean, unfortunately, our last session in previous week was bad. We lost $5, I think. I mean, it's not that much. It's not that bad, but we still made profit in previous week. I mean, it was only like $2 or something like that, which is it's really only $2. That seems a bit low. Maybe it was really $2 only. Yeah. But of course, profit is profit. We're getting closer to our goal of $1,000 pretty slowly here, but this is how poker goes. If you are following bankroll management, this is how it goes. We said many times before that poker is not a sprint; it's a marathon. Yeah. So even though we have aggressive bankroll management, of course, we're not going to win that fast. But this, yeah, if you are starting playing poker, this is how you really should play. Being a disciplined player. When you hit like $1,000, that doesn't mean you go on any higher limits or something like that. You definitely should stay on like $1, $2 tables. just start with a proper bankroll management after that. So of course my 3-bet was kind of loose pre-flop, but I think was fine against a slim fast. But now that he raises us, I think I can safely fold here with my Jack 9. I don't have even one overcard, so I think it's fine. If he did this with flush draw, so he might even have a better one, so a better hand anyway, so even better high hand, even if he's semi-bluffing there. But I don't think he is, so my fault was fine. Was fine. Actually winning pretty big on these two tables, but I guess I'm losing here. I wonder how much did I lose at this table. Let's see. I lost $7 on this table already. Holy shit, $7! Wow, that's really a lot. That's 35 big bets here. And I know this table wasn't bad or anything like that. So I mean, the players were pretty good, meaning pretty good to play with. So kind of surprised, yeah. So who is winning instead of us? Biluk is not winning. Slim Fast is not winning. Chandler. I mean, Chandler won $1, but he just came to the table, and Toby's also losing a lot. So who the hell won here at this table? Who was here that won quite a lot of money? Who was before? Zane didn't win. Who the hell is winning here? Just trying to remember who was here. Sheep Girl, no. Whoops, I guess Whoops. He had like $7 here. Not sure how much did he start with. But man, he lost like $15. No, I lost like 7. Toby lost how much? $2. Slimfest lost $2 also. So and Biluk lost a few cents here. So I guess we're like $12 or $30 down here at this table. So not sure who won this money. But they're still table is still good to play on. Unfortunately, I guess we're just not that flopping that well. Still going to play for 1 hour, so enough time to get back on track on upper left table also. So. I was actually contemplating of not doing notes even on a higher limit, but I guess I mean, if I'm simulating like someone who starts playing poker, and of course if someone new starts playing, he definitely should make notes. So I think making notes on higher limit is fine. I think 25-50 cents is pretty fine limit to start making notes on. So. But 10 cents, 20 cents, it seems a bit, I'm not going to say weird, but I think it's fine for not making notes. I bet here just because that he would raise, Toby would raise me here, so I could just easily call him and check raise him on the turn. I think that's a pretty good play here. I don't expect him to check behind with even with ace high. Oh, he actually has 6s, so that my play was like, even if I saw his hand, I couldn't play it better, to be honest. So got a bit lucky there that he actually kept with 6s. I thought he had way better hand than what he actually had. So was thinking more of aces and kings and queens range, but getting a flop, getting a pot that big against 6s is pretty awesome. Betting here, I'm not really worried about this board here. I think it's pretty good for my pair of 3s. Of course, I wouldn't be happy to see a 7 there, because my pair would get counterfeited in that spot. But yeah. And I can't even bluff here because he's calling me with any ace or king high hand. Oh, he has 10-8. Who knows? He probably wouldn't call with 10 high, probably not, but yeah, that was pretty sucky. Hey, drum and bass, what program you use? I use a few programs here for my graph and for my HUD. Here, as you can see, I am using Hold the Manager 2. You can either use Hold the Manager 2 or Poker Tracker. It's pretty much the same, I think. It's just a personal preference, I think. I mean, I never used Poker Tracker 4, but I'm just talking what I hear from other guys. It's pretty much the same. Few differences here and there, but I think in a nutshell they're pretty the same. And then I'm also using Stars Helper. This is, where can I show you? I'll show you here. It's a black bar at the bottom of a player's nickname. It shows basically a action on previous street. So OL means he open limped on pre-flop, and BC means he bet on the flop and called later. So stuff like this. And I am also using what? I'm also using Placement, which is a free software for table resizing and table placement in Windows. So it's not a poker software; it's basically just a Windows software. So so as you can see, my tables snap into the slots. So that's what a placement does. What I'm also using. Decain, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to Midas Mafia. What I'm using? I'm also using Table Scan Turbo when I'm playing my regular limits. It's basically a software for a table selection. It scans a lobby, and you can see in one place which players are on all the tables. So we can decide. It's a bit easier to decide which tables to play. You know what? I'm going to fold here. He calls pre-flop and raises on the turn. On the flop, I kind of believe him. So I'm also using Tilt Breaker, which is basically a software that doesn't allow you to tilt really. And for example, you can set it up that if you lose too much at the tables, that it just closes down all the tables and you have to quit the session for whatever period of time you choose. So for example, I have set up that if I lose 100 big bets, it just closes down my tables and I have to quit for at least half an hour. Yeah, so these are programs that I'm using here. TC Gaming. Sup bro, I was watching for a few minutes, noticed how odd your bet is, but then I just realized that it's limit hold'em. Yes, that is correct. That's the usual mistake that people make when they come to the stream. They think I'm playing weird with these bets here and not raising, and there's no Ollie button and stuff. What's happening, right? That's just crazy. But yeah, this is limit hold'em. We are doing a fixed limit hold'em bankroll challenge here. He 3-bets pre-flop. He was not sure what he was waiting for now. Was he just busy with other hands, or why was he waiting for so long? I mean, I might call here with pair of tens if he bets again. I think it's probably not good, right? And I'm bluffing here with queens and just hoping that he folds a king high. Probably not folding an ace high. That's what I'm saying. But I'm going to call here. Pair of tens. Yeah, he probably wouldn't be bluffing me here, right? Or would he? I know he can play some hands weird. We saw that in hands before, but I'm not sure if he's also playing weird in this hand. He also 3-bets pre-flop, so that means his range is pretty strong here. So what I'm beating? I'm beating ace queen, ace jack. What I'm beating? Queen jack? No, I'm not even beating queen jack, so I'm just folding here. I beat some pairs, but not much. I think fold was fine. Though B raises us on the flop, we have a open-ended straight off, so basically just hoping to hit my straight here. I didn't, so I can just fold here. Fortunately. Unfortunately. He actually showed us a bluff, so that's fine. If he's playing like this, he's gonna get burned quite soon. I mean, he got burned a few times before, so. I was for just a second I was actually contemplating of betting out an ace there but my thought was that he wouldn't be folding a jack or a 9 here, so even a 5 he wouldn't be folding, so that's why I didn't make it. Even though the board was kind of drawy, but he could have a flush draw, but yeah, or king queen. He might fold a king queen or queen 10 or stuff like that, so maybe a bet on the river wouldn't be so bad, to be honest. Hey Chandler. I can remember saying hey to Chandler in live stream before, when it was about the same as today. So he came to the table, played like 20 hands, and then he said hi, one hand, and then he just went off. So let's hope it doesn't happen again. No deja vu for today, please. Speaking of software for fitting Poland, you can also try Poker Hammer. Fresh update today. Hey Poker Hammer, welcome to the stream again. Should I 3-bet right away here? Not really sure. I mean, I'm beating some 10s here, like Queen 10 or Jack 10. I'm not beating Ace 10. Not sure if he's cold calling with worse than with better hands than like pair of 10s. I mean, he might have a 10-7 here, but that's basically it. Now I'm just check calling here. Yeah, was saying that I beat most of the aces except for Ace 10, but I guess Ace 10 would bet on the river, so maybe even raise if I bet to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to raise here right away. I mean, his 3-bet range is strong, but I have to raise with 6s on a board like this. If I'm not raising 6s on due to 7 board, I'm never raising 6s, to be honest. And he basically calls us on a flop and raises a turn, so that means his hand is pretty strong. I actually believe him this time. Like I said before, many times before, I know he can do some weird stuff, but I actually believe him in this situation here. He actually doing pretty great at this table. Yes. Sure, you can. What's free? Well, Poker Hammer software that Poker Hammer is having. Yeah. 7 nights, right? So raise it up. So Poker Hammer can actually track how many trial users do you have, or how many downloads or stuff like this. Can't really raise here now that he 3-bets, even though I have pretty good hand with open-handed straight draw here. But yeah, if this wasn't a heart here, 2 hearts here, I might raise just because there's a less possibility of me having a flush draw. That means less possibility of him calling me down and not believing me. But at this point, I'm just hoping to hit. When he checks, I know that I'm beat here, that he's never folding really. He's just calling with his ace high hand, so, or king high, whatever. So yeah. Pretty good flop for my 6s here, of course. Against 3 players, we need to win a hand. We really need to win a hand here at this table. Not doing that good at this table. D7 not going to steal. King, that is pretty awesome card. Let's hope someone has a king here. Doesn't look like it. 9, worst card in the deck, but hey, bad call. This Toby guy is weird. He can bluff with some weird hands, but he also check behind with some value hands on the river, as we saw before. So yeah, playing weird. So look, I'm not sure if you see my last message. Did you try your luck in the sign the million? I guess I didn't see it. So I did play inside the million. Yes. Finished with min cash at the end. So I did play the Sand Million yesterday. So of course we also had that promo for with Team on Pro Online. So how about you? Yeah, I didn't win in the last longest promo. Unfortunately, Celeste and who were better? Mikey, right? It's not Mikey. Mehmet Moria on PokerStars. So he was. Those two guys were better than me in Team Pro Online challenge. So yeah. But at least some of the guys who got action from me got something in return for their promo. So yeah, I guess that's good. Calling down, we have the same hand. I was asking if you know how many downloads did you have for Poker Hammer, or how many trial users you have, and what do you expect with to get out of this software? I mean, how many users do you expect to buy the software? Ace 8, we're going to do, no, Ace 8, 9 8. We're going to do the same thing we did before against Shiban. We're going to raise now that he limps, and we're going to bet on the flop and just hope that he folds. That's our plan here. He waits. Why is he waiting so long? Well, now I'm not really sure if I want him to fold now that I have a pair of eights here, but he folds right away. Nine 7, not going to play. Queen Jack, definitely going to play. Unless if Shiban raises, you know what? Then I'm folding. Just because his range is so tight here. He only raises 2% of his hand, so that's really low to say the least. So yes, only aces and kings and ace kings. Guys like this even don't raise with queens, so they just limp with queens and hope that they don't get a ace or a king on a board on a flop. After that they start playing aggressively, not before that. So 3 tables is optimal for this buy in current bankroll. I don't know how many tables is optimal. I mean, if you can handle more than 3 tables, that's fine. But I can't handle more than 3 tables here on live stream and trying to chat with you guys on the chat and doing some commentary. So I mean, if you can handle more tables, it's perfectly fine to play 4 or 5 tables. But I think, of course, the less tables you play, the better is. Especially if you are just starting playing poker, and if you're just building bankroll. Of course, it's better to go on a bit slower, I guess. But yeah, I think 3 tables is pretty good. I mean, some guys can't even handle 3 tables, to be honest. You have to know that fixed limit hold'em is a bit faster game than no limit hold'em, and you also see you also make way more decisions in fixed limit hold'em. You see way more flops, turns, and rivers. So if you can handle like 4 tables no limit, that doesn't mean you're going to handle a 4 tables fixed limit hold'em, and definitely not. You definitely have to play less than that. So. So let's refresh my graph here. I guess I might refresh it for the last time here until we actually quit. Yeah,